Hello, future mommies. It's Alexa again. I know it's been a really long time since I have filmed. Ooh, my hair looks crazy. I let one of the girls at my work braid my hair today, and I think it's starting to come undone. Anyway, it has been about 2 weeks since I filmed. I do apologize. I've had a whole lot going on this past couple of weeks. I don't even think some of my other stuff uploaded, to be honest. And again, driving, so I'm not going to make full eye contact with you guys and just ignore my broken out face right now. So yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. I think the last time I filmed was a couple days before my birthday, I believe. Yeah, because I was on my way to lunch with my girlfriend the last time I filmed. And that was February 1st. I had started my period on January 31st, and it was a little upsetting, but I was not as disappointed this cycle as I was the last time. So my cycle this month has actually been a lot better. It lasted about 5 days, and the rest of this month has been okay. My emotions have been all right. I haven't been having any like weird or funky symptoms. So I'm hoping that maybe some of the birth control stuff is completely out of my system, and maybe this is my new normal. That's what I'm really praying for, to be honest. Thank you, person. So yeah, I'm about 6 days past ovulation, 5 days past ovulation. I did go ahead and get the strips this time, and it was super duper helpful. I like it so much more than doing it the regular way. Not that I'm not for the all natural, like I get it. I completely understand it for people that do want to do it, but for me, myself, I kind of like knowing when exactly it is and kind of when to pinpoint it. So I did use the ovulation strips this month. They're great. I think I did get it right on point. If not, how do I put this? I'm pretty positive I did it right when I was supposed to. So, I don't want to say I'm feeling semi-confident. I don't know if I am. I don't really think I am. I've come to the conclusion, and I've come to the realization with myself that it is probably going to take a while. Even healthy couples still take at least 6 months to a year. This is only technically my 3rd month, maybe 4th month. So, I don't know, my state of mind and just my overall attitude feels a lot better. I don't feel as emotional as I did the last couple months. Around the time of my period, I was feeling really like down and sad. And especially when I would get my period, I would be thinking about, oh, I'm not pregnant again this month. I'm so upset. I haven't had that this month at all, which is, for me, which is nice. I'm about almost a week before I start my period. I'm around 8 days. So I expect to be feeling some symptoms over the next few days. I don't know. I've just felt better. I felt like there's no reason for me to be wigging out this much over something that I can't control. I am kind of debating going back and forth if I do want to go ahead and take one of the first response pregnancy tests, just because it's 6 days sooner. I personally would like to go ahead and know sooner rather than later. Honestly, the fact that I tested 3 days before I was supposed to start my period helped a lot for me emotionally. I know that sounds really, really weird. It would be the opposite effect. It hurt worse for me. I think for me personally, it would hurt worse waiting for my period to come and waiting to take a pregnancy test and then realizing I'm going to get my period. For some reason, this past month, when I took a test 3 or 4 days before and realized it wasn't negative, it's almost like it gave me time to get over it, which I know probably makes absolutely no sense to everybody. But for me, I feel like for my own sanity, if I take the pregnancy test, it comes out negative, 4 or 5 days before, I can let it sink in, be sad for a little bit, and then get over it and be ready for the next month. So might go ahead and do it. And I know I've also read that it's better to find out sooner anyway. So that way, if you're taking too much caffeine, or if you're drinking too much soda, or if you're ingesting something in your body like medication or something that you don't realize it and you've just been taking it without thinking about it, you can go ahead and stop it. I'm very much a coffee person, so I am guilty of drinking some coffee this last week or so. So I think Wednesday will be 6 days before my missed period, which I know for the first response tests are the ones that are just the simple ones. You can get them for like 10 or 12 bucks, and it's just got the 2 pink lines. I really wanted to try to take digital because I know they're more accurate, but then again, I don't know if my husband would feel okay with me, and I don't know if I would feel okay with spending that money on something that if I get a negative, I'll have just wasted 20 bucks. So I'm kind of going back and forth with it. Can't really decide what I want to do. But yeah, this is the first month on this TTC journey that I don't feel crazy. Like, I don't feel anxiety and, you know, this upset feeling of, oh my gosh, if I'm not pregnant, I'm going to be so disappointed, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know where the change is. I don't know if it's because I've had at least 2 solid months of literally making myself physically ill to make me realize, okay, this is ridiculous. Like, this is something you need to calm down about. Like we said, it's out of our control. And honestly, we've been pretty distracted. My brother is not in the military. My husband just got, he doesn't like to call it a promotion. I kind of call it a promotion. Basically, I've told you guys in the past, my husband is a military man. He is a almost captain in the National Guard, and he was just chosen as commander of his unit last weekend. So now he is commanding his whole unit. So the last week or so, we've been really busy with that. Like, he's been really busy with that, focusing on that. I've had to kind of change my work a little bit as far as what I usually do. I'm having to be up at the front desk at my job as opposed to what I usually do in the back with the therapist. So things are just kind of different right now. My mind, I guess, has just been focused on other things. So I'm not super fixated on, oh my gosh, am I going to be pregnant this month? Oh my gosh, you know, am I going to have a baby this month? Am I going to be pregnant? The other good thing is if I'm not pregnant this month, which I don't think I am, if I'm not pregnant this month, I have 1 more month, to try. And then my husband is gone for about 4 or 5 weeks for military training. So I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to him being gone, but I'm definitely looking forward to not having to worry about this so much. These people next to me to my right are, I think, having a makeout session, but dancing at the same time. It's really weird. I'm trying not to stare at them. Gotta love ATL, guys. So what was I saying? Oh, right. Husband's going out of town end of March. So I'll have 1 more try. I will be on my period sometime next week, 5 days. And then I'll be ovulating a week and a half before he leaves, or 2 weeks before he leaves, I think. And then he leaves March 25th, which is, I think, the first day of my next expected period. So I'll either be pregnant. This is also a joke that my mother and I have talked about, to be honest. With my luck, I will get pregnant when he leaves for those 5 weeks, which really isn't that big of a deal, or 4 weeks. It isn't that big of a deal. It would be the first trimester. It's really not that big of a deal. But that's how my luck works, and that's how my husband and I's luck runs with stuff like this. But the whole point of that is I won't be so fixated on it while he's gone. I know I'm not going to be pregnant that month. I know I'm just going to focus on work. I'm going to be focusing on other things. I'm not going to be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not pregnant again this month. That'll just be kind of a good break, to be honest, to not think about it. And I said in the past couple videos that, like, it had been hard to talk to women that are pregnant or that are wanting to get pregnant, and women that, get pregnant so quickly. It was hard for me to talk to them, and it still is a little bit, but I think because it's so early on still, we've got a good little while before we really have to quote unquote worry about it. I'm just not as stressed about it. And my husband also has been a really big help. Like I've said before in past videos, he is so incredibly positive about this whole situation. He knows it's going to happen. He knows it's going to happen on its own time. And he even said, if it's a year and we still haven't had something happen, all we'll do is we'll go to the doctor, and if worse comes to worse, we'll figure something out. So he's very positive about this whole thing, and which is kind of hard for me because I wouldn't say that I'm negative. I'd like to say that I'm a realist, but I feel like I'm a realist to a fault. Like I am a realist, but then I'm also can be kind of push towards the negative. So the fact that he is being so positive and is being so understanding and is not pressuring me and not being like, oh my gosh, this is the 3rd or 4th month, why are we not pregnant yet, is helping, because it's helping me not think about it. We had a really good Valentine's Day weekend, just the two of us. And at this point, I'm still going to vlog because it does help. You know, I have days like this that are good. Like, I feel okay. But then there's also going to be days that I'm going to be really sad. Like the day that I get my period, I'm going to be bummed out. But, you know, it still helps to let this stuff out. And I'm also going to try not to wait so long in between. Like I said, the last 2 weeks have just been kind of hectic with stuff going on at home and family. So it's just a lot. But anyway, I'm going on 11 minutes. So that's all that I have for today. I will try to put up a video tomorrow. As I said before, it's going to be easier for me to vlog when I'm on my way home from work or when I'm in the car. I don't really like filming at home when my husband's there, just because, you know, he makes faces and acts goofy and it keeps me distracted. So, I would prefer to do it by myself in my car. So I hope everybody has had a wonderful week. I hope all of you ladies had a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I hope you all are making some awesome babies. I hope you all made some babies over the weekend. Baby dust to anybody that is still trying or has been trying. And I will talk to you guys hopefully later this week. All right, bye guys.